Well, everyone, good evening and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 2nd of September, 2025. If I described today as anything but disappointing, I'd be lying. Okay. Here's what happened today. First of all, in the morning, we had a great level one podcast. On this podcast, we discussed more bad games for the upcoming Worst Games Ever marathon at the end of the month. I watched and reacted to two or three trailers, one of which was the upcoming Road Kings driving sim game. Supposedly, it's hard to tell what it is, but you think it's a driving sim. I also reacted to that new Pokemon, like Howlcha versus Machamp promo vid that they released, um, as well as something else too. I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of a fun and chill podcast. And then we went right into Suikoden 2 HD. That also went well, where we had major progress in the game. We actually, on this stream, got great support. We hit and exceeded a support goal. So we hit 42 goals. Suikoden went well. You can watch the gameplay on DSPGaming. It's live, just great progress and, solidly moving forward in the game. At this point, I'm probably around roughly a third into the game, give or take. So there you go. It was good. Now, tonight's late stream, I'd reserved exclusively to play the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC in Grand Theft Auto 4. This is something that people have asked for the entire time that I played GTA 4 with mods. They said they wanted to see me do the new that DLC with these new mods to make it look obviously more modern and better. I'd only done one playthrough of this back like 12 plus years ago, and everyone wanted to see it again. So finally, after the base game taking much longer than we had expected and me finally beating it yesterday, tonight, that's what it was all about. Okay? We boot up the game, we boot up the DLC, the game starts loading, shows the title splash, shows the characters and their character art, and after about 2-3 of them playing, closes and crashes. We try it again, closes and crashes. Okay? Let's try to figure out what's going on here. People are searching on the internet, and they're like, well, there's a few suggestions. Maybe you could delete your autosave file. Maybe you can, go into, excuse me, this certain folder and look for this and that. So we were troubleshooting for like 20 minutes. We couldn't come to the bottom of what was going on. Then someone was like, well, wait a minute. Does the Lost and Damned work? Because if the Lost and Damned doesn't work, then obviously there's just an issue in general with the DLCs and the mods you've installed. I boot up the Lost and Damned DLC, loads on the first try, absolutely no problems. Game boots up fine. So now the question is, what's the difference between the Lost and Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony? So everyone's kind of scratching their heads. In the meantime, I start scouring the files in the GTA folders, and I find one that's a log of things that's going on. And it shows that every single time that I tried to boot up the Ballad of Gay Tony, that the GTA 4 app would try to access the actual Rockstar Social Club network via a folder or something on the PC. Well, guess what? For those who don't know, the Rockstar Social Club closed in July. Games stopped using it. It doesn't even exist anymore. I guess what it was a way by which when you were playing Rockstar games, you would upload things like achievements and your profile to it so your friends could follow you on the Rockstar Social Club and say, oh, I see. Phil's been playing GTA 4's DLC. He's been playing Red Dead Online, stuff like that, right? But they don't use it anymore. They actually closed it entirely. So I'm not sure if I'm in some kind of a weird disconnect or if maybe the mods that I installed are not allowing the game to update properly and it's still trying to access this social club. But we could see, we actually looked at it in this video that I made, in this hour of stream that I did. It's trying to access the social club and it says error, can't access denied. And then it says closes the app. So for what people understand, GTA 4 didn't have this feature. Lost and Damned didn't have this feature. It was only when the Ballad of Gay Tony released that they added in this feature. For some reason, it's still trying to access this feature, even though I don't have it working. You know what I'm thinking is this. Maybe what ended up happening here is I bought the game and installed it in early July, right before the social club had closed. Then I modded the game, and we've been playing GTA 4's main campaign. So this is just a hypothesis, and it could be completely wrong, okay? My game is stuck at this version where the social club still existed. When they closed the social club in mid-July, the game doesn't know that. But base GTA 4 didn't need the social club, so I was able to keep playing my playthrough and finish it yesterday. Now that I'm going to do the DLC, the game isn't updated, right? So it's just trying to keep accessing the social club, and when it can't work, it just closes the game. So I can't ever boot Ballad of Gay Tony. Now, maybe that's true, maybe not. The thing is, some people on stream who are fans of mine said, well, we have this, we bought it. You know, it's like, it's cheap. You could buy this game right now on Steam for cheap. It's like, well, we bought it off of Steam. We're booting it up with no mods, and we can access right away. We could play Ballad of Gay Tony, no problem. So I do think it has something to do with the mods that's making it that this game either didn't update and disable the social club, whatever. But I can't play it. We tried for an hour straight. We tried everything, and I recorded it. I'll upload it. All right, tonight, if you want to see an hour of troubleshooting and this thing just failing, we couldn't get it to work, and it sucked. And you know why it sucked? Here's why. People wanted Ballad of Gay Tony all month, and I told you, well, if the main playthrough goes well, we'll do it, right? For the most part, the main playthrough did do well. So I said we were going to start it yesterday, but then it took way too long to beat the main story of the game. So we'll do it tonight. We're going to do it tonight. Now it doesn't work. It's like, come on. It's like, this just doesn't want to be played at this point. Like, really, it just literally doesn't want to be played. So I ended up sitting here with an entire stream of almost 400 disappointed viewers. And I was like, guys, the problem is we did that for an hour. We only have an hour left on stream. So I can't play another game. There's not enough time. What could you only play for an hour, right? So sadly, all we could do is Q&A. So I did. I said, all right, we're doing Chill with Phil. So I did an hour Q&A video. It was all right. Like, we had fun, but literally no one supported. So tonight, I didn't even get halfway to my goal because of stupid technical issues with mods, okay? So I'm going to say one of two things here. Number one, this pisses me off because I've had nothing but problem with mods since I started using them this year. Dark Souls, at first was working, stopped working, then we had to find a way to fix it. Eventually, we got it working. GTA, if you remember the debacle, we couldn't get GTA with mods working at first. It was a big nightmare, okay? There are a few games where mods seem to work pretty easily. For example, the American Truck Sim game had official mods that you could install. We installed one that actually added in things like real-life businesses to the game. That one worked, but that was actually directly through the game and everything, super easy to do. It just seems like PC modding is a fucking hassle. And I'm sorry, I kind of said this for years. I said, I get the feeling it's going to be overcomplicated. It's not going to be the trouble that it's worth, right? It's so much trouble to get this to work. It was a big nightmare getting GTA 4 to work with mods. When I finally got it working, the playthrough did good, but it wasn't like everyone was like, oh my God, it's the best playthrough ever because there's mods. People liked the mods for a stream or two and were like, it's GTA 4. Well, no kidding, right? So is it really worth it? Because I feel like tonight, this is a whole wasted stream. I could have been doing anything else. If I had announced that we were doing Chill with Phil earlier, we would have had more people showing up, engaging, and supporting. But when you do a stream where you say it's going to be one thing, that doesn't work. You try to adjust it on the fly, it doesn't work. It never does, right? Really, it just doesn't. And it's frustrating because this week, things are going good. We had hit 2 goals, looked like we may hit a third. I mean, I really feel like if Ballad of Gay Tony was tonight, we would have hit support goals. Instead, here I am sitting here talking with people for an hour. No one supported the stream. I don't blame them. I don't. But I think I need to stop setting myself up for failure. Like, these mod things maybe aren't worth it, right? So here's the thing. I'm not going to put Ballad of Gay Tony on the schedule until we figure out a way to get it to work. I don't know what's causing it to fail. I now have to reach out to the people who originally helped me with this modding back in July to see if they can troubleshoot it and figure out what's causing this issue. If they can't, then I give up and we're done and we can't do Ballad of Gay Tony. Okay? It sucks, but we already lost one night. I had it scheduled again for Thursday night. I'm sorry, I can't have another night stream that's going to be me sitting on my ass doing nothing. So for now, I'll let you guys know what happens talking with these people and if we can get it to work. If we can, then Ballad of Gay Tony is Thursday night. But if not, it's probably off the table and I'm probably not going to bother with it. And it sucks. Lost and Damned works, so why not Ballad of Gay Tony, right? It's too complicated. It's too frustrating. I just want to put out streams that entertain people. I can't do that when things are not guaranteed to work. You know? It sucks. Because people can say, well, you play this game with mods, we can play this game with mods. They don't seem to be very reliable, do they? They don't. Seems like at any given moment, something could break, something goes wrong. You end up trying to figure out. And then the problem is, it's too complicated for me to figure out on my own. I tried an hour of troubleshooting with chat, nothing worked. So what are you going to do, right? People kept insisting that my save files were in a folder. That folder didn't even exist. You know? So, I'm sorry if you were expecting Ballad of Gay Tony. So was I. I'm just as upset as everyone else here tonight. I wanted to play it, and the fact that it doesn't work pisses me off. I'll see if I can get it working with the help of others. If not, it's off the table and we'll figure something else out. Whether it's we play a different game, we have another new game added to the rotation, we have an extra stream of another game as a night stream so we get extra gameplay. I'll try to let you all know by the end of tomorrow, because obviously Thursday night stream is currently up in the air, and this is going to also affect future streams. You know, this was going to be an ongoing playthrough, and now it may not be. Okay? Very frustrating, and I'm sorry. But again, now I was on pace. Like, man, if we keep getting good support, I can maybe do DSP tries it this week. Not anymore. Right now, I'm at 42 goals with only 3 streaming days left. It's not anyone's fault. It just sucks. It's a shitty situation because I'm relying on mods to work, and they don't always work. All right. Well, guys, tomorrow should be a good day, hopefully. Tomorrow morning, there will not be a podcast. We're going to go right into a half an hour build-up session, and then at noon, we're going to start, noon Pacific time, that is. We're going to start with Metal Gear Solid Delta. Last time was a great stream. This time is going to be a stream with no podcast, so it'll be even more gameplay, probably around 3.5 to 4 hours of gameplay. I'm hoping for great progress. I'm hoping to beat multiple bosses, to get a good chunk into this game, and to have a lot of fun. I hope you'll join me for that tomorrow's daytime stream. Tomorrow night is the first formally scheduled stream of Gears of War Reloaded campaign. We did it last night, but it hadn't been formally scheduled. It was an on-the-fly schedule change, so we didn't have all the people there who were interested. Hopefully, you can be there on Wednesday night to hang out with me, engage, and support with the Gears of War stream, and we'll hit another goal like we did last night. That would be superb if we did, okay? So, sorry about today. I'm as disappointed as you are. Hopefully tomorrow everything will go smoothly, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have some good news in regards to fixing GTA 4's Ballad of Gay Tony, and we'll go from there. All right, guys? All right. Thank you so much. Everyone, please have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out.